What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so go ahead, become a bro and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. We're talking about the New York Giants today. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go through the free agency. We're gonna go through the draft. We're gonna try and make this team better for the 2020 season. I think we can do that. I'll let you know right off the bat. My main goal is offensive line in free agency, at least. But let's go. I got mock draft stuff on the channel if you're interested in the draft. This channel does a lot of draft stuff, so be sure you check that out. And yeah, man, let's go into the Giants. They got 62 million in cap space, and we could work on that. There's a few people I'm gonna release. I got a plan. My goal is to get a playmaker on the defense, whether it's an edge or if it's a linebacker, because I like what they're doing with secondary. Yes, it's not great now, but it can develop. Again, these guys are all really young, so I don't want to tamper too much with that. Offensive line is something I'm going to attack aggressively in free agency. Let's go over the releases. Alec Ogletree, he's costing $8 million. Get rid of that. Alex Tanny, $1 million, gone. Antoine Bethea, as much as I love Bethea, man, he's just a really good guy to have on the roster. $3 million, let's do it. Spencer Pulley, $3 million, gone. Kareem Martin, $5 million, gone. And who do we re-sign? Well, we're gonna start with Leonard Williams. We're gonna dish out 5 years, $75 million for him. I know it's a bit much, but it is what it is. What he does will never show up on the stat sheet, but I mean, you didn't just trade away picks for a one-year rental. And then Antonio Hamilton, he was actually pretty solid at corner, so I don't mind giving him a year. I gave him the veteran base. I don't know if that'll be enough to keep him, but hopefully it is. But it only costs us $16 million. Let's go into free agency. Like I said, I'm attacking the offensive line aggressively. Ted Karras, 5 years, $55 million. Jack Conklin, 5 years, $70 million. That's the new, looks like this is what is now the new projection of what his contract may look like, what it might take to sign him. And I plan on putting him on the right. I'm going to stick with Nate Solder because we're stuck on that contract for now on the left. So I don't mind that. We're losing John Alapio at center, but we're replacing him with someone that Joe Judge is very familiar with. So I like that. And another guy Joe Judge is familiar with, Kyle Van Noy, 2 years, $20 million. So he's there just kind of just fill in until we can find maybe develop O'Shane at a ODU a little bit more, or if we could find someone better in the draft. And then Brian Poole, the slot was a huge weakness for the Giants last year with, I think it was Haley. So Brian Poole, let's see if you're a one-year wonder, but we're going to dish out 3 years, $22 million. So that's a lot of money we spent in free agency, but with the smaller contracts, the smaller tenures on there, Van Noy and Poole, it doesn't strap us too much, so we're left with $22 million. But let's go ahead. Let's get to this draft because I thought I did all right. So I went with Isaiah Simmons. So immediately, like I said, I wanted a playmaker. So I addressed offensive line free agency, so I won't even have to worry about that with this pick. Could have got receiver. But like I said, it's a good receiving class. We could probably get some guys late. And plus, I like Golden Tate. I like Darius Slayton. I like Sterling Shepard. So Isaiah Simmons ended up being the pick here. I thought it was quality. Josh Uche was sitting around there, and I like what he can do from a pass rush standpoint. He could also drop back into coverage. I think he's the exact type of versatility that Joe Judge will love. So yeah, we got him. Trey Adams fallen, so bam, we took him. So he could be maybe our eventual replacement for Nate Solder, because I don't think he's a complete prospect by any means. I mean, he is a veteran there at Washington. There were the injury red flags, but good value here in the third round. In the fourth, I got Colin Johnson because we need some size, baby. Colin Johnson is that. Not the best separator, but like I said, man, he's great at the contested catch. And then Darnay Holmes, I don't think now, looking at it, I don't think he'll be available in the 5th, but I was probably going to get a corner with that pick anyway, regardless, so I did that. Bravion Roy, I think, could be a huge upgrade from Dalvin Tomlinson in the future, so getting him there was good. I grabbed another tackle in Colton McKivitz, another veteran guy there at West Virginia that he's just good at his job. Then Levante Taylor, I got, he's a slot only, so I don't know. I don't mind spending a 7th round pick on a shot at maybe a guy that's better than Brian Poole if he ends up sucking. Jeff Thomas was available there, so I was like, hey, let's get some speed on the outside. So I don't, again, you're at the end of the draft, you're just taking shots at players. Let's go ahead. Let's take a gander at the starting lineup, at least for the 2020 season. So we still got Daniel Jones. We got Saquon, Golden Tate, Darius Slayton. I think Sterling Shepard will probably be playing the slot, but Golden Tate can do that as well. Evan Ingram's in there at tight end. And then I think the offensive line looks vastly better with Nate Solder, Will Hernandez, Ted Karras. We got Kevin Zeitler, and then Jack Conklin. I think that's a much improved line opposed to last year. So I don't think this team's gonna win too much games on offense. Like if it's a shootout, I'm a little scary just because Daniel Jones still unproven, but it's not bad. And then defense still a work in progress. Let me take a sip real quick. Oh, throat's real dry, man. I'm recording a lot of these back to back, and I just did the mock draft one yesterday, so my voice was shot after that. So Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Dalvin Tomlinson, and like I said, you could get Brandon or Bravion Roy into the mix there. So I like that. And then Kyle Van Noy right there at edge. We could use him for so much more. I think he could really, like if Judge uses him much like Belichick did, it could be really scary. It could be a big addition to our squad. So we got, and then we still got Josh Uche too. So there's just a lot of different players that can do a lot of different things for the Giants. And then I got Isaiah Simmons, Ryan Colley. So that's just phenomenal. And then Simmons, honestly, you can move him all around as well. And then at corners, we got Darnay Holmes, we got DeAndre Baker, we got Brian Poole, are probably our starters. Maybe not Darnay just yet. Maybe have Hamilton still take that role, but there's a lot to like. I liked Julian Love. I like what I saw from him at free safety last year, so I wanted to keep him there. The real Preppers, I think the defense looks much improved, and it's not like the NFC East is that good. I mean, we saw the Eagles. They were kind of the Cowboys. They're nothing but, you know, unutilized, untapped potential. They're underachievers, so I think there's a shot in 2020. But let me know what you think in the comments section below, and that's it for the video. Go ahead, do the YouTube thing, and as always, till next time, you be easy, my friends. Later.